Osuke calls his mommy Lisa. And he is a classic Miyazaki protagonist in that he is practical.
You just punched your mic.
He kind of has a can-do attitude, you know, but he's also pretty connected to nature.
Yeah.
And I think he's great.
Yeah.
Any of his future endeavors, if he wants to look me up, I'm happy to help him out. I think he's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
I like his pants.
Would you vote for him in the Democratic primaries?
I think, like, yes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
100%. He's the kind of, like, optimism, you know, future thinking that we need right
You guys
now.
should start a podcast.
Me and Sosuke?
Yeah.
Sims and Sosuke.
Sosuke loves Ponyo. Shortscast, right. Finds little baby Ponyo in a bottle, gets how to fix it, you know, cracks it with a rock.
Yeah.
But that's also means
Figures that out.
he's got a little drop of blood.
Oh, cuts his hand.
Cuts his finger.
Sosuke licks it. I mean, Ponyo licks it. Ponyo licks it.
Yeah.
And apparently that's sort of the moment that like seals her as like having
a
one
little
foot in
magic.
the human world. Yes.
Right. I mean, that's the weird thing in this movie is it's like, oh, you think it's just to show that she is magical and that she can fix wounds, but it's also that that's the way she gets infected by the curse of humanity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. She absorbs his blood and then turns into like a... Yeah.
To Fujimoto,
Hell
it's like
yeah. I mean, it's real
exactly what
metal.
you're saying. It's like, fuck, humanity's in her now.
Yeah.
What a disaster.
Right.
I hate those
Now
guys.
she's got chicken arms and legs.
Well, that takes her a while before she gets her chicken arms and legs.
Yeah.
But you know, at first, what was I gonna? But is it bad? No, like it's good.
Yeah.
But definitely need that. You need that bond.
Yeah, and he's delighted to have her around, and he thinks she's a goldfish, as everybody does in the beginning of the film, right? Like, and I think like.
I love that they call her a goldfish.
Yeah.
Just that classic kid thing, though, you know, the little puff bucket.
Yeah,
where it's like he's guarding that with his life.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing in the world.
There's a park in Shanghai near my grandparents' apartment, and when I was really little, I would always go and, like, you can fish for goldfish. Yeah, and then you bring it home. And it's that feeling of like, look at my new friend.
Yes.
And it's like, and you don't want that fish to ever die. And you give it a name.
Like,
and it's,
when you get the fish in the bag from like a fair or whatever.
Yeah. But those were my favorite, and they would always die.
Yeah, they always die.
Really
Which is so funny to think of because, like, right, to the fish, we are a pretty shapeless blur that's like, right? Like, they have no idea who we are.
Yeah. But you know what
I won a goldfish when I was a child at a carnival.
Oh, the snack that smiles back.
Yes, I won a package of Pepperidge Farm goldfish at a carnival. No, but I won a goldfish in like the plastic bag you're talking about. I named it Car because we were in a car when my parents asked me what I wanted to name it. So I said, it's a car.
How old were you at the time?
What was it, 24?
This was in 2017.
Yeah, right, yeah. So right after I gotten fired off Mullane.
Car!
I named it Car. And
your parents weren't like, it wasn't like a Men in Black situation where they were like, go back to the drawing board.
They were so worn down at that point. Are you kidding
it's fucking
me?
Car. Who cares?
They've been my parents for like 6 years. They were like, whatever your fucking thing is this week. I don't know. And I was like so attached to it. And then
it was goldfish.
The next day they were like, it looks weak. We don't have food, this and that. And we drove and we put it back in like the river.
Well, that's
and I was like incredibly sad. I cried about it for like days.
Yeah, but you weren't a sensitive kid or anything.
No,
like that.
not at all. I never loved a fish again.
Fair enough.
I hurt too much.
When you hear the word car, you flash back to your days.
I don't have a driver's license.
I only had a fish once, same thing, and it died very fast. And it was one of those moments where we like buried it up on like the roof garden. It is a weird thing. We put kids death.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a brief pet like that.
You think about existence, real early.
Yeah. In college, one of my friends had a fish that she kept on her desk. It was not a very big fish. And she called it Alpen, which is a brand of like Raisin Bran in Britain, where I fucking went to college and grew up because we never got to that.
What?
Who? Where?
When? Why?
2005-ish, we're talking right now. And she fucking loved it. And she would always talk about how like when she was doing work, she could just look up and like there he was, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's the point of a fish.
Yeah.
And then one night, she comes to my room, she's sobbing. Alpen has died.
Oh boy.
And so I like walk back to her room and I'm like, okay, like, here's the fish, looks dead. And I had heard the trick that if you put alcohol on the fish, it can like get it back to life.
What?
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to try something. We'll see. Who knows? And I like scoop it out. I poured vodka on it and it came back to life.
What the hell?
It's crazy.
I'm sorry. What?
Where did you hear that trick from?
Some fucking idiot kid probably said it to me.
Nick Nolte told you. Kid, if I ever pass out, pour alcohol on my skin. Wake back up, will come to life again. That's insane.
Didn't live much longer.
I cannot believe that is true.
I think it was
on a scientific, biological level.
I think it was just it's like a fucking, defibrillator or, like it's like just an insane shock to the system.
Is it any alcohol?
I don't know. I use vodka. I mean, this is all insane.
Okay. Could you give a goldfish like a Fernet Blanca?
Fernet Blanca. Fernet Blanca. God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fernet Blanca. Fernet Blanca. But before you give it the Fernet Blanca, you have to sob me. I have failed you, master. I won't see another white dog.
Fernet Blanca.
Fernet Blanca.
I will not bury another member to wait for life.
I'm going on holiday. Fernet Blanca.
Have fun with Catwoman.
If you come back, just go to that place. I'll be getting a Fernet Blanca. Sorry.
Fernet Blanca.
Fernet Blanca.
Fernet Blanca.
Fernet Blanca.
Don't let Bane break your back.
If you do, the only cure is ropes. Many ropes.